Since we've got the truck up in the air, it's a great time to take a look at a couple cool products that we got from Automotive Security Group because we want to address a problem that a lot of people are having nationwide, and that is theft, because we know there's a lot of guys out there, thieves, and they're highly motivated. They don't want to go get a normal job. They want to steal your stuff.
You know, the thing is, you got a very expensive vehicle like this, right? So it's got a bullseye in its back right away. People are going to target it and say, hey, man, it's a nice vehicle. I'm going to steal that catalytic converter. That's going to be about $4,000. It's going to cost you if they do. And they get the spare tire out of this thing. That's about $2,000. That's money you're out, the time you're spent being down, getting it fixed, and it is a major headache.
Here's the biggest problem is somebody gets your spare tire. You may not know it until 3 months down the road. You're out with the family coming home from the movies. Boom, you pop a tire and you go to change it and you're like, oh, where did it go, right? So we want to keep that from happening. And one of the ways we do that is with this. This is the spare shield. So basically how it works for the visual purposes, let's say this is your spare wheel in the back and this is the ground, right? This little thing right here, you would lower your tire down and kind of suspend that, and then you want to access the cable. And this is a two-part little system that will show you, and that goes over the cable, and then whoop, you tighten it back up. So now there's no going in there and cutting this cable, and essentially you can't get in there if you're wanting to steal that tire.
Right. Now that's good for about 95% of the SUVs and trucks out there. If you're one of the guys who has a spare tire in the back, like a Jeep, right, they've got options for you as well. This bolts right up to the back of the door. The wheel goes over it, and now it gets locked on, a lock that you can't drill through or knock off, and it's going to protect that wheel and tire.
The Jeeps, Broncos, Defenders, and some of them have backup cameras and some of them don't. They've got options for either one. So now let's talk about protecting that catalytic converter. And the way that we're going to do that is with a two-piece system. You've got this fire retardant material right here, and that's going to work along with this cable. And it's a very simple idea of just wrapping it up.
You know, the thing is, catalytic converters, I mean, these guys go in and they're going to do a volume in a night, right? It's a numbers game for them. They'll go underneath your vehicle with a battery-powered Sawzall or grinder. They'll knock them off in literally like 15 seconds. That's how fast they can get through them. With something like this, they're going to crawl underneath it, see this device on here, and just say, you know what? This is too much of a headache. I'm moving on to the next one. It's too much time, too much effort, too much risk for them to get caught by sitting underneath your vehicle trying to get this device off.
It's a cost-effective way to keep you from getting your stuff stolen and keep your family safe. I've got the first cable on and in place, and it already looks more secure. If you think about it, I've got 3 more cables in there to wrap around this thing. It's going to look like a spider web by the time I'm done with it. Nobody's going to want to mess with this.
So the spare shield is now installed, and this spare tire is now safe and secure. Now, the toolkit you're looking at right here, this, just so you know, comes from your OEM manufacturer as part of your spare tire kit. In this case, it's Ford. One of the things that Ford does, though, which is really nice, they supply this plug lock for access here to the crankshaft portal, which is all part of that spare tire kit. Now, if your vehicle doesn't come with one, make sure you check out the guys at Automotive Security Group because they've got options for that as well. All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we've got more work to do on this truck. It's all about the exhaust.